2024 was a huge year for Starfield, with major consistent monthly updates, the game's first expansion pack, and of course, the release of full mod support for Xbox and PC, along with the release of the Starfield Creation Kit. In this video, we are going to be looking at the top 10 mods in Starfield that will completely overhaul your immersion in Starfield throughout 2024 and 2025. All the mods showcased in today's video also have full mod showcases individually on my channel, so be sure to check them out for even more details. And of course, if you love Starfield and Starfield modding, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below what sort of Starfield mods you want in 2025. Now, let's get right into it. Immersive Landing Ramps by SkinnyPig2 on Nexus Mods. With this mod, landing ramps now stay closed upon arriving somewhere new and can be controlled via a panel in the landing bay, a remote in your inventory, or simply by talking to Vasco. The mod author and many Starfield players never really liked how the landing ramp on your ship automatically opens right when you land somewhere and stays open the entirety of the time you were on a planet or moon in Starfield. So the mod author made this mod to add that a little bit of immersion to the game by making landing ramps not only controllable, but closed initially. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, there are 3 different ways that you can open every single landing bay door in the game with this mod. The first way is with the control panel inside the landing bay. The second way is you can ask Vasco to do it, and the third way is there is a remote inventory item that you can use to open and close the landing ramp from distance. Here is what each method of opening the landing bay door looks like unedited with the audio, so you guys can see which option you like for yourself.
Hello, Captain. Order received.
Killroy, the multimodal companion by Atlantis, through the creations menu on both Xbox and PC for completely free of charge. Unlike some of Atlantis' other mods, which are just crew members for your ship or outposts, Killroy is a fully fledged companion and follower that can be both used in the field or on your ship or outposts as well. Killroy is one of the most detailed companions that I have seen modded into Starfield since the creation kit has been released, with 7 different sets of perks that can be rotated through whenever you would like, and Killroy even currently has over 270 voiced lines of dialogue. Just take a listen to this.
Greetings. Are you a member of Constellation? I am Killroy, a prototype multimodal biped from Mitchell Microtech. I am to join Constellation members in the field as a test of my capabilities. I will serve to the best of my abilities, Captain. I shall run some final calibrations before assuming my duties.
What is especially unique about this mod is that, as I mentioned earlier, it has 7 different roles that this companion can play as. And by roles, I mean it's basically just 7 sets of perks that can be rotated to affect you as a character and your gameplay style. There is Carry Mode, which boosts weightlifting by 3 and leadership by 1. Tank Mode, which boosts Xenosociology by 1, Pain Tolerance by 2, and Wellness by 2. Stealth Mode boosts Stealth by 2 and Concealment by 1. Ship Assist Mode boosts Aneutronic Fusion by 1, Astrodynamics by 3, and Payloads by 1. Outpost Assist Mode boosts Outpost Management by 2 and Outpost Engineering by 2. Ship Aggression Mode boosts Ballistic Weapon Systems by 1, Energy Weapon Systems by 1, and Missile Weapon Systems by 2. And finally, you have Ship Defense Mode, which boosts Piloting by 2, Starship Engineering by 1, and Shield Systems by 1. And I think these 7 modes are by far my favorite part about this mod. Yes, the mod looks great. Killroy looks amazing aesthetically. It's fully voiced, which is also super cool and unique for a mod like this. But the 7 perks that you get when flipping through these modes really kind of adds to that RPG mechanic system and is something really unique when it comes to a companion in the game, as right now Killroy is the only companion in Starfield, including the base game, that can do something like this. You can suit Killroy to meet your needs and have that perfect role to suit you and your gameplay style. I think it's super awesome and super unique. The cherry on top for a companion mod for me would be to somehow implement some sort of companion quest line for Killroy. Because from a gameplay standpoint, a narrative standpoint, and a follower standpoint, Killroy has everything you could possibly need. I think cherry on top for something like this really would be something like a cool companion quest line. And I do know from talks with the mod author that this certainly is a mod that is a work in progress, so there are going to be plenty of future updates. So Killroy is going to be here for a long time, and he's already my favorite companion mod for this game. So go ahead and try it if you want, and just be rest assured there's more to come in the future. Some future plans that the mod author already has publicly listed for Killroy are the addition of more situational dialogue, as well as questions to ask Killroy in specific locations/environments. And the second future plan is a short quest to upgrade Killroy. The mod author doesn't know quite what upgrades these will be yet, but it would be a nice touch. KC Deviant by CryoZet on Nexus Mods. This mod adds several standalone outfits, wearable tattoos, and a spacesuit to your Starfield possibilities of wearing whatever you want. This is an ongoing armor mod project that adds various standalone outfits, wearable tattoos, and spacesuits that are very much female fronted and will probably remain so per the mod author. To find these armors and tattoos and spacesuits in-game, they all drop from spacer enemies. So next time you fight a group of spacers, many of them are likely to have these different kinds of outfits. And there's a lot out there to go find. There's a very big catalog in this mod, which is one of the highlights, is that it adds a lot of content to the game. And as you can see in typical Bethesda Nexus Mods fashion, a lot of these outfits are pretty revealing. Some of these outfits even dance on the edge of the bubble of kind of being practical, maybe. But others, you're definitely going to want to hide your kids and not allow them to come anywhere near you when you are playing this game. Aside from the obvious revealing intent of this armor mod, there are a lot of really cool and unique designs here. They're all originally made by the mod author, and they're all actually really well done. They're very nice pieces of gear that look great in-game and do fit the in-universe vibe of maybe a pirate or a mercenary or something from maybe House Varun. This is something that someone like Andrasia could totally be seen wearing. One thing in this armor mod that actually is pretty practical and not that immersion breaking at all is the spacesuits. The spacesuits in this armor mod actually look really great, and you know, they don't make your character look naked, which is cool too, I guess, if that's what you're going for. And then of course, finally, there are a number of different wearable tattoos that you can find on the spacer loot bodies and equip them to you or your companions to give yourself some tattoos. These tattoo designs are really, really well done actually. They look great in game, and they have some awesome unique designs to spice up your character just that much more. Overall, this is a really impressive armor mod at the end of the day, and definitely something that you would see scrolling through Bethesda mods on the Nexus website. Trident Luxury Workshop and Rev 8 Hangar by verified creator Grooves Games. The mod description reads, "At Trident Luxury, we are delighted to announce our partnership with Demos Industries to introduce the innovative workshop and Rev 8 Hangar as a part of our upcoming line of ship habitats. These meticulously designed habitats are tailored to provide captains with the utmost luxury and comfort while venturing through the captivating Starfield. Each habitat is thoughtfully equipped with top-tier amenities and elegant designs, ensuring an unparalleled travel experience for discerning captains. The workshop is a versatile space furnished with an extensive range of specialized workbenches, each tailored to accommodate the diverse needs that may arise during your travels. Beyond this, it features an innovative, automated Rev 8 deployment and retrieval system designed to streamline the process of managing your Rev 8 without the hassle of manual parking. In contrast, the hangar functions primarily as a secure transit space for your Rev 8, prioritizing its safe and efficient transport. However, it's imperative to acknowledge that the maintenance and upkeep of your Rev 8 should be entrusted to a certified ship technician. We are currently in the final stages of meticulously performing every detail of your luxury habitats to ensure they meet the highest standards of excellence. Our dedicated team is fully committed to delivering them at your earliest opportunity. And that's exactly what this mod does. It delivers. The ground vehicle hab system and the way it deploys is exactly what I was looking for when this update came out. It adds a whole new hab to your ship that stores your Rev 8 and hopefully future ground vehicles in the game as well. And the detail and preciseness that this mod is made with is truly, truly incredible. I am very pleased that this mod came out as quickly as it did. This is a pretty big mod for such a short amount of time after the Rev 8 update was released into Starfield, and I couldn't be more impressed or happy that I can have this mod in my future playthroughs to come. PAB, or also known as Pilot Assist Bot by Athlin. PAB is a rogue security bot that has shown up in the lodge with a yearning for the stars and the capacity to crew your ship as well. And that's exactly what this is a character that has the capacity to crew your ship. You cannot bring PAB out with you into the world. PAB is just there to help run your ship. Yes, you are able to make security bots and things like that to roam around your outposts, but none of them really have the benefits that PAB does, especially for your ship. PAB is able to boost your Anutronic Fusion by 1 rank, Shield Systems by 2 ranks, and Starship Engineering by 4 ranks. And PAB is also free to pick up, making him an excellent early addition to any new crew. He can also be assigned to outposts, but all of his stats are boosts for ships, so the best place to have him is on a ship if you have the crew capacity. Once you have PAB assigned to a crew station on your ship, next time you're on your ship, you can see him rolling around about the ship, and it is just really awesome having this cute little security droid just roaming around your ship while also making it way powerful. These stats he has are really good. For the creation kit releasing so recently, this is such a nice little addition to have for a free creation kit mod that is releasing on PC and Xbox through the creations menu. I can't wait to see what else mod authors can do when it comes to companion mods. Skinthetics by Enhance by verified creator Cookie Morph. As I previously just stated, this mod is the very first dungeon mod, so what exactly does that entail? Well, as the mod author describes it, a deserted station near Vega 1 conceals a shady research program. Uncover the misdeeds of Dr. Matthias James, resolve the formula, and reap the rewards of the Skinthetics project. And that pretty much sums up exactly what this is all about. It is a random encounter location, which is something that is great, especially for Starfield, adding more density to these systems and adding more unique random locations that you can stumble upon in classic Bethesda fashion. This is just one more thing to add into your game that does just that. And this station is really, really cool. Like the mod author says, it's abandoned, and there's a very shady and dark mystery that happens here in this space station that you get to explore and kind of figure out as you go along. And then you also do get a good amount of rewards at the end. The mission that you get upon investigating the star station is called Skin Deep. It is a small but heavily puzzle-based quest where you're gonna have to make your way through this small station by solving a number of hacks, puzzles, reading lore, reading notes, and figuring a lot of stuff out. It's actually really cool. No spoilers for this quest here, but if you want to figure out what the fuck happened in here, then you need to go play this mod. A few things I will say about this is that this new space station is really cool. It's not very big, but it's 100% custom made by the modder, which makes me think that there's going to be some sort of space station building mode that's either added by Bethesda or Starfield modders in the future. It just makes sense. This mod is proof that Bethesda isn't the only one that can make their own space stations that work in the game. Another thing that this mod adds is a brand new item. It acts as one of the rewards for the mission called Skinthetica. Skinthetica is a new researchable and craftable chem which allows the player to manipulate the physical appearance of themselves and other humans. To use Skinthetica, all you need to do is ingest the chem and approach the human that you're wanting to use it on. 2 interaction options will pop up and it'll allow you to either reap or sow an appearance. One of them will make the human you're targeting look like you, and the other will make you look like the human you're targeting. The effect wears off after 10 seconds and these options will then disappear. But be careful, appearance alterations cannot be undone, it is permanent. It's also worth noting that usually this works best with characters that are around the same body type as you, so make sure to look around for that if you plan on using this at all. And overall, for Starfield's first dungeon mod, I really like how this is lore friendly. It adds a new mystery and pretty dark and gruesome story to the game, and it's something that you kind of just have to stumble upon. It's not a massive quest chain or anything like that. It's a new mission that you just kind of have to go find, and it'll pop up, and it's just a random encounter. Something that really adds, like I said earlier, density to Starfield, and I really hope there's more things like this in the future. Seamless Grab Jump by Debaser, or a Debaser, on Nexus Mods. This mod has been out for a while, but it just got its giant 2.0 update, which allows the loading screens to change to animations that make it seem a little bit more immersive than just a black loading screen. And so essentially this mod does exactly what it sounds like. It changes the grab jump to hide the loading screen and replaces it with something else. And what it's replaced with is entirely up to you. That's one of the coolest parts. At the current state of this mod, it allows you to implement one of 3 different grab jump animation options for your game. The first is called the Gravity Well version, which is essentially the lore-friendly Starfield animation that just makes it seem like you're grab jumping for a longer time instead of having just a loading screen pop up. The next version you can implement is called the Lightspeed version. This version will be perfect for any sort of modder that wants to go in and overhaul their entire Starfield to basically turn it into a brand new Star Wars game. And the third and final animation that you can get for your grab jump is called the wormhole version, which essentially makes you jump through a wormhole and plays an animation of you traveling through that wormhole instead of just the black loading screen once again. At the end of this video, I will put each of the 3 grab jump animation replacement animations without my voice or any music going over it so that you can just see what it's like raw, each of the 3 options, just so you can know what that's like before you choose to download one if you want to download this mod for yourself. And overall, my honest thoughts on this mod is I do think it's a great start. Each of the 3 options, doesn't matter which one you prefer, is definitely an upgrade from just the black loading screen in the vanilla game. It just adds just that little bit of immersion and just something else for you to look at while you're traveling, and it makes it really feel like you're moving through space rather than just going from one loading screen into the next loaded area. I understand that this mod is also work in progress, so this isn't the end all be all for this mod, but that doesn't mean it's without issues as well. I wouldn't call this mod 100% seamless quite yet. Right now it just kind of acts like a video playing in front of you instead of it really seeming like you are still in your ship, in your cockpit, making these jumps. I think that would be an incredible next step for this modder and this modding team that has made the animations, to try to make it to where the animations play in the skybox around you somehow, or still have it in front of your ship so it looks like that you're still in your ship and inside your cockpit, still having that seamless animation happening in front of you. I think that'd be a great next step, and I really hope it's possible. But this is a great start, and for the creation kit only being out for a little under a month now, this is something really impressive that I think should be held in high regard just at this point in time. But I'm hoping that the mod author continues to improve this even further in the future.
Navigation.
You're entering United
checks out.
Colony space.
We're in the right
Maintain
place.
course and prepare to be scanned.
Your personal space station by Squint on Nexus Mods. And as a space station housing mod is exactly like it sounds, a space station to call your own with everything you need inside and would expect from a housing mod. This player home is your own personal space station filled with all the amenities a galaxy explorer needs. It's fairly small and personal, housing all the workstations, displays, and storage to get you started in exploring the galaxy, and a hub for all of your Starfield needs. To find this space station player home, the space station will be located in the Tau Ceti system in orbit around Tau Ceti 3. And as you'll see right when docking up with the station for the very first time and entering it, this space station is awesome. It's such a cozy little player home in space that has everything in it. It's decked out. I absolutely love the look and aesthetic of this player home. The design of every single room just feels so detailed, unique, and customized. I just love how much effort the mod author clearly put into making this space station truly feel like a cozy little home for you and your companions. There are some great views from this personal player home as well, because what's a good space station house without some awesome windows? And even the outside and the exterior of the space station looks pretty cool as well. I'm honestly really impressed. This is also just the first iteration of this custom player home, so the mod author has a couple of notes on what he plans to add in the future. The artillery is currently not functional, and the mod author plans on making it functional to keep all of your constellation artifacts there instead of your outpost, your ship, or the lodge. And also, the mod author plans on adding a custom decorate panel so that you can customize this player home as you choose, similar to how you do it in ships and outposts. For a mod that is so brand new and a mod that is so unique compared to the other player housing mods so far, this really impressed me, and I'm excited to see where it goes in the future with more updates and more polishing. For the first housing mod review on this channel, I would call this a great success. So, are you completely tired of the disgusting swampy lakes and rivers that look like someone pissed out their asshole in New Atlantis? Because I know I certainly am. But today, we can fix this diarrhea water with Better New Atlantis Water by Halrix on Nexus Mods. What this mod does, well, you probably know by now. With a quick installation, this mod gives New Atlantis better water, and the mod page even has a tutorial on how to make water yourself in the creations kit. It's a 2-for-1 punch. Specifically, this mod edits New Atlantis' biome water type, so meaning it's not exactly unique to Jemison, which means other places that use the same biome as Jemison also have this water change, which is completely welcome. This mod makes this water look completely fantastic. I'm tired of the green, swampy, Shrek-looking water that really makes this entire beautiful city on this beautiful planet really knock down a few pegs. This water looks great from a distance, is high res, has great transparent effects, and looks like real, clean, great water. I have never wanted to go dive in a lake full of fictional water in my entire life. I just want to swim in here all day long. Not to mention the vanilla water is very immersion breaking, and if my immersion breaks in a game like Starfield, I get very angry, and this mod fixes that entire situation. So, if you're like me, and you really take heart into what your water looks like in Starfield, I'm sure there's going to be a million water mods that come out for this game, similar to Skyrim and Fallout, but this one that just came out today, just really hit different for me. AZ Consolation by CryoZet on Nexus Mods. This mod adds standalone outfits to the game and Consolation spacesuit replacers. More on that in a second. This mod adds various standalone Consolation themed outfits to the game and replaces Consolation and Mark I spacesuits with more fitting versions. Female only, by the way. All of the outfits are craftable at industrial workbenches if you have the necessary materials to craft them. And for the spacesuits, even additional skins can be craftable at the spacesuit workbench. The current content for this mod includes a Consolation outfit, a Consolation field dress, and a Consolation field outfit, alongside the new fitting versions of the Consolation armors that are already in the game. Just like KZ's other mods that he has in his library, this isn't the most practical or fully appropriate mod. You might not want to have this mod going around if you have kids running around or anything like that. But unlike KZ Deviant, it is just a little bit more practical and a little bit more feeling like it fits into the world of Starfield, while also being very, very flattering and a little bit revealing based off which outfit you have equipped. For example, I think the Consolation Field outfit looks absolutely fantastic. It has a great design. There's so many cool little details on here, and it's also a pretty practical looking outfit while also being very flattering to whichever character you have this equipped on. And then there's something like the field dress where it's just yeah. And then the adjustments that the mod author has made to the spacesuits. Yeah! So at this point, you kind of get the gist of what this mod's all about. And to the mod author's credit, these are fantastic, original, texture-created models for the clothing and these spacesuits, and it looks absolutely amazing. Like I said earlier, the detail on this is absolutely fantastic, and it's really impressive that this mod author was able to create such detailed and nice looking clothing to add to your mod library in Starfield. Like I said, just be careful who you have around if you have this mod equipped. But I do want to know what you guys think. What do you think of this mod, and do you want to see more mods like this showcased on the channel in the future? Let me know down below. Comment everything and anything down below in the comments section. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you love Starfield and all things sci-fi gaming. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys.